All right, what's going on, guys? Bring here we guys another live stream. We are back on Black Ops 6 Zombies, and today we're gonna be talking about a few different things, and all stemming from the main point of this stream, and that's our true talk, like a true talk about Black Ops 6 Zombies, and why I'm afraid of where this could potentially be headed. So, the biggest thing when it comes to Black Ops 6 Zombies that I must compare it to right away is that of the one and only Cold War. I mean, it makes sense that it reminds me of Cold War, obviously, because, I mean, it's pretty much a replica of Cold War. You know, like, I mean, it kind of takes pieces from what Cold War did, both perk system-wise, kind of in every kind of category. It replicates Cold War, right? And this is, I think, the biggest issue when it actually comes down to it, is that it replicates Cold War. Is I can't, like, Cold War already, like, I appreciate for what Cold War was, but I think when you call this a new Zombies experience, I think it's worse than Cold War. Like, I think the things that Cold War did, especially with the perk categories of things, I think it made the experience different. It made it kind of better, in all honesty, to the point where I would say I would prefer playing Cold War as of right now than the current stage of Black Ops 6. And this is all with two on the launch, or yeah, I guess on the launch maps, being Terminus and Liberty Falls. Now, obviously, when it comes down to, you know, which one you prefer, I think it really just depends on what you're planning on doing. Both of them, I think, fail to do two things, or fail to do the biggest thing, like, where the main boss is more so irritating rather than difficult. Meaning, like, the manglers are one thing. I don't like how frequent manglers make sense in this map. I don't think they really make sense in Terminus. I think they could have done a little bit better with it, and that kind of goes with another point here. And this isn't, like, I don't have anything really written down here of, like, what I wanted to, like, really talk about or anything like that. But this is just kind of in general, kind of what's going on here with everything, because we're gonna grab some, grab some free points here. Is a lot of what Black Ops 6 feels like is just reused assets. That's like I said, it feels like a Cold War replica. Which, again, I wouldn't be really, I guess, opposed to. But they have to make it where it's not like this. And the thing I'm, I guess, worried about when it comes to, like, oh, it reminds you of Cold War, that just means eventually we're gonna get, like, the Easter eggs are gonna be kind of more speedrun based, which, again, I don't have an issue with, but Cold War already exists, right? We don't need another Firebase C kind of thing. We don't need any of that. Like, we already have it, right? Like, there's no point in making a brand new, like, you might as well have just kept Cold War and then released the DLC for it. You know, like, and again, the zombie experience-wise, like, whoop-de-doo, you brought back round-based zombies. I think they did that more for a marketing standpoint because they knew the zombies community was kind of fed up with, I guess, the current point of zombies, in all honesty. So it's like, would they rather lose all that money in a way, or would they prefer to actually make a round-based zombie map and go from there? And it kind of goes to another point here, is there's supposedly they're going to be making a newer or another zombie map here in, I'm assuming this maybe mid-November, early December potentially. Just some, I guess, another DLC-based thing, which this is the, I guess, bad part about this is, and this is the reason why I'm partly worried when it comes to Black Ops 6, is if you look back at some of the bigger zombie YouTubers, back in Cold War wise, like Cold War times, we're kind of treading on the same path that Cold War was experiencing. Meaning very bad. The Easter eggs very quickly figured out, and then it's becoming a speedrun reaction and high round attempts. There is nothing else that's going on when it comes down to zombies. There is no, oh, I wonder what this is. Hey, there's a random engraving on this track. What does this mean? What does the storyline mean? Where are we at? All this stuff was covered in like 2 seconds after the Easter egg was found. Right? So I mean, you have all these, or you had this Easter egg, and this goes for both Terminus as well as Liberty Falls too, is there's 2 totally different things going on. For one, I like the cliffhanger they kind of are leaving us on right now. I think it's a little bit better, like, I feel a little bit more intact with, or like interested in what we are actually doing now. Unfortunately, with everything else that's been going on with the zombies, even when it came to Black Ops 4, I kind of didn't care anymore, because I just felt like the Chronorium getting all changed up and stuff was, in a way, lazy writing, in a way. And so now here we are, and it's like, people are bringing back things that are from, like, Black Ops 4, and it's like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool that they're going that far back. And now you have this guy coming back, or kind of killing us off into the Dark Ether, which makes me wonder if we're gonna play in the Dark Ether going forward with like a kind of more operator set of crew. I think that'll be interesting. Is that it's kind of weird, because if you go based off of where Cold War was, is I feel like Cold War went down, like, or I guess you could say it remained consistent, where Easter egg, there was an Easter egg. It was, you know, solved, whatever, and then you kind of, like, I guess, move on from it. I don't know the exact, like, phrasing with that, I guess. But, like, yeah, the map would drop, they would find the Easter egg, and then from there on out, it's pretty much high round on the map, and really that's about it. High round, and the Easter egg gets solved so fast that that's really about all that is left to really do, in a sense. So it's like, where we're trending right now with Black Ops 6 is we're already in that same boat right now of just this, you know, Easter egg. Both Easter eggs get solved in like under 24 hours since being like released and stuff. And now people are, the only reason why they have some content, some like bigger YouTubers right now with zombies, is because they're going for the higher round challenges. They're now that they kind of unlimited in a way. Whereas before it was like 256 was the limit on it. Now they take that limit off, and now people, or bigger zombie YouTubers and stuff, have a little bit something else to work towards in a way. So it's like you had that portion of it that's still going on, but would I call straight high round attempts and stuff like that true like meat, like meaning like meat and potatoes of the zombies game mode? No, like there's always going to be high round attempts on maps, no matter what there is. There's probably some weirdo out there playing Vanguard zombies going for the world record right now. You know, like that is always going to happen no matter what when it comes to round-based zombies. As long as there's not a cap or a huge cap, whatever it might be, there's always going to be somebody doing that stuff. So that's not like the meat, potatoes, and stuff like that. That's like, I don't even know. That's like the plates of stuff. Like that's just a given thing that comes with a round-based zombies map. Like that's all that is. So my worry really is right now is what are we going to get with DLC 1? What are we going to get with the DLCs going forward? Just the content and care for the zombies community in general. Like, what's all that going to really line up towards as the zombies kind of season moves on? Is because, again, like I said, right now we're not in a good spot for 2 maps to already be like pretty much completely figured out. No one really cares about it anymore. Like everything with it has been covered already. You know, I mean, obviously there's a lot of like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen with this kind of stuff. There is like that portions of things still going on, but in terms of like what else there is to do on the map and everything like that people are like people would actually care about and go hunt for and all that stuff, there's really not much else. And that's what scares me, is at least when it came to D Machine and like Cold War, is you at least had this thing of like, oh, it was a single map drop, and then like what like kind of like what you expect. You know, they tried something different, whatever. This is kind of where they're at now with it, and you know, now we just gotta go on from there. But this, it's like you're kind of not calling it Cold War 2 in a way. Obviously, Cold War was a specific time in general, but like, you know, you're bringing back the Cold War stuff, so you don't have an excuse for it to be like, oh, well, we tried something different. You're not trying anything different. All this stuff is the same. You know, like you can't go through any of that stuff. Like this stuff is it is what it is right now. Where it comes down to the zombies. Decent. I was actually surprised. I didn't think this thing. I mean, I know it's packed and it's blue, but I didn't think this thing was gonna be like honestly this good. I know I'm gonna regret that after a few rounds. Like this thing is just gonna die out quick. I already know that. But like, I'm more so just worried about what's to come with Black Ops 6. Just given the track record of what of what Black Ops, or not Black Ops, of what Cold War was, and now you pretty much can just insert Black Ops 6 zombies into what Cold War zombies was, and now you have the kind of the same thing in a way. And again, Cold War, you could at least say, hey, we tried something different, this was a different crew, it was all this kind of stuff with it that people tried, right? And if I remember correctly, Cold War wasn't even, no, it was operator based as well, too. So, like, this what we got with Black Ops 6, it was a proven formula of what was going to happen with it. They 100% chose that this was the route they wanted to go, right? Like, because it's Cold War. So, between the perk upgrade abilities, the augments and everything like that, all that stuff goes towards, okay, we want people to maximize the game and try going for speedruns again, which is great. Again, 100%, I love that idea of, you know, making your, you know, playing differently and optimizing things to the absolute millisecond and people going for your high round attempts. I think that's an amazing thing, and I think it's good if they don't mess with anything like that. If there's a glitch where you can get from, you know, with like Ether Shroud or whatever, you can shoot across like the whole map or whatever, keep it. Because as long as the only way I would take it out is if it didn't require skill. You know, if like you open the map and then for whatever reason, if you ran across here, you would jump over there, then yeah, take that out. That's like a game-breaking thing. Like you shouldn't be able to do that. Like that's something more so that should be patched and take care of Papa Mangler over there. But when it came to, like, when it comes to all, like, the augments and stuff, you know, maximize all that stuff, again, this stuff's all proven. They obviously added / tweaked some things when it comes to Black Ops 6, obviously, when compared to Cold War, meaning. So you have this stuff that's different, the same, whatever it might be. But is it good? Like, I feel like that's always the biggest thing when it comes down to stuff like this, is you get people that are like, oh, well, you know, it's like Cold War. Okay, that's fine if you want to compare it to Cold War, but was Cold War good? Right? And again, I'm in the boat where now, like, where I appreciated Cold War. I'm more of a D Machine Firebase C kind of person, honestly, where it kind of brings me back to like Liberty Falls, where it's a easier Easter egg. There are a couple steps where you kind of have to, like, I guess, not play like a casual zombie player, but for the most part, it's easy. You can kind of get in, do the Easter egg, and, you know, at least there's kind of like a boss fight kind of thing with it, in a way. And it's kind of challenging, too, where you still need to be set up and everything like that. So, I mean, there is some, obviously, differences when it comes to this Cold War. But, like, again, do I compare this in a good way to Cold War? And that's where I have to kind of really think about it, in a sense. Because mostly the answer is no. It's not, like... I don't consider this being good enough. Like, I think when you look at Cold War and what that was, and now you have this map, I'm kind of just left to think, like, why did they go back? Like, why did they take a step back from what Cold War was? Because Gobblegum should have enhanced the experience to the max. Personally, I don't like the Gobblegum system right now. I think it's clunky. I don't like the fact that, like, yes, it was randomized in Black Ops 3, but I feel like some of the Gobblegums in there are just kind of stupid in a way. I don't know if that's truly the right word to use, I guess.
Going out. Your life sentence begins.
We gotta kind of. Really, bro? And then there's this thing too, man. Like, can we even talk about the abominations real quick? Probably one of the most annoying bosses. Until, of course, you play Terminus.
Better be the real deal this time.
Okay, there we go. Okay, this. Do we just go this way and just try packing this thing? I don't really want to waste points though. Once we kill this abomination, we kind of get back to what we were talking about here. But in case you guys can see, abominations are literally an abomination. And now, take him out. Yeah, let's go pack this bad boy real quick, and then we'll keep her moving. Keep her moving. How you doing, right? We can't get this thing to purple yet. And again, abominations, manglers, and I don't even know what the other thing is called. The other thing from Terminus is a terrible thought process that should have never, and I mean never, been approved. And I'm a full-on believer about that one. Like, that should never have been able to be approved, dude. What's that? It's interesting. Yeah, that thing's just a full-on. I don't even know how the thing from Terminus got approved, dude. I think if they had something that like looked like a Kraken or something.
You belong to me.
Oh, it's a two-shot AR. Fine, I guess, if it takes 2 shots. I forgot what we're researching. The other thing and this was something I was going to talk about anyway, sometime today, was the camo grind. And don't get me wrong, I mean, for the streams I've done, all that stuff, I am not a shy person when it comes to, hey, I like a good camo grind, right? I don't mind it as long as it's, you know, doable, there's not stupid challenges involved. But when you have something where it's like, oh, I feel like I never get a break from this dude.
Firepower.
Again, I don't know. I don't know who in the development studio liked the idea of an abomination being a boss, but again, fired. I do not believe that should have been able to get past us. What? That's some whack sauce right there, boys. Bro. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Reused assets. That is another huge problem when it comes to Black Ops 6. And here's the biggest thing too, also, guys, is I don't want to make this me mostly saying like, oh, is like when it comes to Black Ops 6, obviously it's going to be subjective to how you play. Some people really enjoy having armor, having, you know, how the gobblegums work, all these things and stuff that I am obviously not a fan of. These are all things that, again, I just worry about because of where where Cold War sat with a lot of these issues, and what issues that brought about. Is, again, a lot of the issues I mentioned, they could very well fix in a single update. How fast or how many manglers spawn in for no reason at certain rounds, I think is something that's very annoying. Especially the fact that they literally can trick shot you with how they snipe you across the map. I think that's very annoying. Some people think that's fair. Again, am I one to disagree with that? I have that right. Or that, like, ability to, in a way. I just don't, like, this is round 19, boys. And the abominations, I feel like they're a worse idea of a Margwa. And I mentioned this before, too. Is you go ahead and put a Margwa in, like, this kind of map or whatever, even if it is redesigned, I think it's just a better boss. I think the abomination, I think the cracked out thing from Terminus, Manglers, I always felt like were pretty fine until you spawn 50 of them at the same time, and then it's just annoying. They're a boss that becomes, they go from the perfect boss to developers, you clearly did not test your game. Like, that's how quick Manglers become an issue in your game. Is again, 1 or 2, they provide you with saying, hey, I need to take care of this guy kind of quick in a way. But like abominations, you can't take care of quick. Like, unless you have, again, specific weapons, all that stuff, which most maps that you need specific weapons to get through, you know, kind of make things not fun, because that's the only way then you can play the map, which I don't agree with. I don't agree with needing specific weapons to do, especially when it comes to Cold War type zombies, is you're telling me I can spawn in with whatever weapon I want to, and theoretically I should be able to get that to legendary status and kind of do whatever I want with that at a certain point, right? Like, that's kind of what Cold War did, that made things where it's like, okay, I'm not a huge fan of loading into the map with literally whatever I want, but on the flip side, it's pretty cool I can load in with a pistol and kind of do whatever I want. You know, like, that's pretty cool. But Black Ops 6 says, well, you can do that, but some of the weapons are straight garbage, no matter the tier that you get them to. And that's where it's like, that's not... It doesn't make for a fun experience. And definitely does not make for a fun experience when you're trying to go for a camo grind. You know, and that goes right into that point where the camo grind becomes a stupid grind. Like, this becomes not a great time anymore. It more so becomes, I really just would rather not get the camos for it, because getting 2,000 headshots with a pistol, or even 2,000 kills with a rocket launcher on zombies, where now you have these stupid armored zombies that after round 20 just are literally just terrible to deal with, is you make something that goes from, oh, this is going to be a grind, to I could really care less about going through this. And why I say it that way is because that's exactly how I feel. I was a person that I was like, hey, you know what? I wanted to kind of slowly go for both Dark Matter as well as the Nebula camo for both Black or multiplayer and zombies, which, to be fair, I'm still slowly going for it, but the grind for it, man, it's stupid. That it's plain and simple. There is no other kind of phrase to go with that. It's a stupid grind. They didn't, again, when I say they don't play test stuff and they don't really think about some things, is who other than the developers actually took time to look at this and be like, yeah, sign up, like that is a good idea. Bring at least, I would say, bring one true zombies YouTuber to play test your game. Doesn't matter if they figure out everything. It doesn't matter. Or better yet, they figure out everything and you're like, and then they're like, okay, well, when the game launches, we're fixing this. We're gonna make it difficult, or how do you like this? I guarantee you, if they ask one, like, if they provide, and it's a simple reason of how they would compensate this zombie, or that zombie YouTuber, is they pretty much say, hey, you know what? Obviously, other people are gonna early play test, or like not even play test the game. They're going to early play it, and they're gonna be able to develop things. What I'm gonna allow you to do is you're gonna get extended footage if there's something that you specifically want. In the game-wise, if you want this, like the Wonder Weapon for a little bit, that way you're guaranteed that you're the first person to use it, and you can post it, all this stuff. You work with that zombie YouTuber, and then in return, they give you how they feel about the entire zombie map, how they feel about the AI, or the UI, whatever you want to call it, where it's the actual, just how everything feels in the match. Is, hey, when I played Terminus or whatever, I feel like the whole map has the same tone around it. It feels like Zetsubo in a way, and in all honesty, not in a good way does it feel like Zetsubo. It feels, when you spawn into the map, it just feels like a chore. That's it. You don't feel great when playing it because nothing's really pushed on you. It's like you have these little things of power, and it's supposed to be this, I guess, harder version of like harder than Liberty Falls. But the only thing I really say is harder is the fact that they have a boss zombie in theirs that is even more annoying than this guy. Like this guy, at least. Some of these guys, hold on. What? Don't have any more armor. Great. Also, side note, why can't you hold more armor, please? And why isn't there something that allows it to? I feel like, again, that's a huge flaw. For how fast your armor depletes and stuff in this match, or in this game, give me some resources, bro. It's just... Hey, we got him, boy. Go. Got a chopper gunner instead. Let's go.
You belong to me.
Yay! Fantastic. So, again, I covered so much stuff. Like, I keep going back and forth between things. One thing I wanted to talk about too is Gobblegums as well. It's a terrible system. Flat out. Terrible system for Gobblegums. Half the Gobblegums are just stupid. Anywhere but here should not be a Gobblegum that you physically have to receive, I think. Again, and this is my biggest issue when it comes to Black Ops 6 zombies right now. They have the answers to why it's bad. Why is this a bad idea to have, to do this or to do that? Why is it a bad idea to have armored zombies? They have the answers to all of this stuff. And yet, they're still just like, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea to have like to have armored zombies, to have to pay for armor, to only have 3 armor like reserves. I just don't get it. I don't understand why. And again, it's fine that you start off with 3 armored reserves, but why is that my limit? Why is there no other way to increase that? And again, a simple way to do this is literally making a viable that just, hey, increase armor pack or armor carrier by 1. And you can do it maybe 3 times. You can upgrade it. Or you just make it to where specific amounts of players can do it, and like you have to. It's so annoying. And here's the other thing, and this is the main reason why. We'll get back to Gobblegums here in a sec, but this is the main reason why I hate Cold War, or hated Cold War, is because you get to, you know, like this kind of round here, and this is what you're dealing with now. Again, it's not really fun necessarily. It's the annoying aspect of things. And again, annoying does not mean fun, right? It's quite the opposite. In all honesty, is like this is like the big problem with Black Ops 6 right now. Is like, again, it's if you literally. Like, I don't even know kind of how to, like, really word this in a way. Is, like, with the camo grind meaning and stuff like that. Is it's not great that you have to play 2 round 30 in order to get a single gun completed. And that's mostly just for the headshot portions of things. I mean, I use 2 different weapons. Okay. And I literally only have about 150-ish about this is exactly what I mean, dude. Manglers are just stupid in this. And also, those things are pretty good. But see, like, that's the issue right there. Is there another one that spawned in? Oh, there's just that many. So you have to get up to this. Yeah, you have to get up to this round to really start getting headshots in the way. Which, again, wouldn't be an issue. I think you could have gotten away with, hey, you have to play up to round 30, like, with a single weapon about, you know, and, you know, maybe make it 1,500 for, like, even when it comes down to, like, ARs. 1,500.
Extractions available in your AO.
I don't think that's... I don't think that's game-breaking by any means. I think that's literally just you being able to, like, play. And this is round 26. I have a triple packed weapon. And yes, it's purple rarity. But, like, it's round 26, bro. It's like, I should be mowing down zombies. And this is where the issue becomes of, like, they had the formula when it came to Cold War. Is Cold War, like, I don't know why they chose to not allow, like, instead of the augments,
Fire sale.
why is there, like, I don't understand why there's augments. Like, just make the
Raiden, all your privileges are revoked.
make the
Time to put this place in lockdown.
C9. I don't even know if I have the C9 gold or not, but it's not even worth it because might as well just keep that. I can make it gold. There is that. But yeah, I truly think, like, again, we play with two different, really just play with two different weapons. And look, I get Killjoy. They had the answers to it too. This is truly why I think Black Ops 3 is still the best zombies experience. Yes, it had gobblegums, which could break the game if you wanted it to. And again, for a zombies player, it should be a sandbox-based experience. And it's something I thought that was going to come more into with zombies, of having that kind of sandbox feel of, hey, anything can happen here. You know, especially if you want it to or don't want it to. You don't want to play with gobblegums? Fine. Someone else wants to, and they want every perk, they want to open up the map. Like, what is it? The wall-to-wall clearance gobblegum. Right? That is one of the, like, gobblegums that I can't for the life of me understand why they chose to make that a gobblegum. Because, like, all these stupid things, man. And again, all these things too. The only thing I like about this round is the fact that it actually forces you to kind of play. That's the only thing I truly, I guess, I don't know if it's not really admire about it or anything like that, but it's the only thing I can actually be like, oh, okay, like you can see, like, stuff like that, dude. They attack terribly. Oh. It's our best friend that can't die, dude. This is exactly what I mean, though, dude. At a certain point, man, I really wish they just said, I'm, like, we don't need a boss. Like, just put manglers in, and that's it. Because, like, this thing, dude... just doesn't die, dude, I'm telling you. And then, like, it still stuns you, man, like... And it doesn't give you drops, either. Like, sure, it gives me a mutant injection. Cool, whoop-de-doo. Give me a ray gun, man. Like, give me, like, give me a max ammo and a full armor. That's what it should give you. Because at least then you could be like, okay, I'm fine at least. But no, this that kind of goes with the question of the stream, honestly, of like my thoughts right now with Black Ops 6. Zombies, maybe. And it's bad. Like, I think when it comes down to just what the map, like, bro, how did you hit me? You were facing the whole other direction, bro. Insane, man. Yay, full armor. I don't know. The way I see it with bro. Man's shooting me and didn't even isn't even in the map fully yet, bro. And I feel like they made Deadshot even worse, dude, than how it was in Cold War as well. Which again it's fine. It's fine if that's the case. Like, I understand it. Like, hey, maybe it was too powerful. Consecutive shots with headshots or whatever. I can see how that would be very overpowered, you know, like, whatever. Then give us double tap back, man. Like, I just don't understand for, like, where we're at right now with zombies in general and all that, is, like, how this is still just going unfazed, or whatever you want to, like, consider this. It's annoying, it's more so, I guess, just crazy that it was passed through. And it's not a specific thing. I think that's where the line gets drawn for me. Is if it's one thing I'm talking about, like, hey, you know what? Deadshot is just terrible as a person. Everything else, great. Manglers are, you know, whatever. Like, they're whatever. But no. This is like, there's so many issues. And again, this is the worst part about it. Cold War was better. How did you mess this up? How did you get from a we're gonna make a Cold War like zombies with, you know, weapon systems, salvage, all this stuff, but we're gonna mess it up somehow? How? How did you mess it up? It was your own game. You know, like I don't understand how they did that. It doesn't make sense how they go backwards from a game. And again, I know Call of Duty in general has went backwards the last few years. And Modern Warfare 3 I think was a solid improvement multiplayer wise with everything. But like, we're only at 600 headshots, dude. We technically need 1,400 more. And not even to be done with this either. That's just to get the initial camos done. It's exactly what I mean where I say like the camo grind for this is just stupid. Because after a while, and it's clear like with this pistol as well, we're burning through all this ammo. And we're not like destroying the zombies or anything like that. Take out him. We're gonna exfil here because again, all my weapons are pretty much dead at this point. And we're just gonna call in our chopper gunner. Because, again, that's the only way that you can actually really do anything in this. Everything else is just too... What is this, dude? I don't... Again, when I say I don't know how they messed it up, they messed it up. I don't know. I did that. So sorry.
Oh, you didn't.
I didn't.
You said I did.
Yeah.
My stream. Like 7:30.
Okay.
You got 30 seconds to catch that ride.
Good exfil, there we go. Everything's already dead. I don't know where these other zombies come from. And like, I don't know, dude. It's... The exfils are another thing, is I think if you successfully exfil, it should automatically give you a... Like, maybe not automatically. I think depending on the, like, round that you do it, you should be guaranteed another gobblegum. Like, I think there should be a better reward with this. Like, kind of how there used to be. You used to get a bonus for exfil and all this stuff. Like, all these things should, like, be better for the player. And instead, you just kind of feel like you got screwed throughout the entire experience. The headshots aren't there. Your weapon level, I think weapon levels, they do pretty solid in zombies, I would say. But like, for instance, we like that was an hour game, dude. An hour. I could play maybe like 4 Nuketown like domination games. And to be honest, I don't know. I think it does balance out in terms of like what you do compared to kind of what you get with everything. But I mean, hang on, let's just see here, because that was the, I forgot which one we were using. Oh, full on though. So again, you need 2,000. We didn't even get half of what we needed, dude. That's the issue with this. Is again, you make it 1,000 for pistols, maybe 1,000. Then it becomes a better thing. But to say that you need 2,000 for the weapons, it really, like, there's too many guns in this game to make that a logical thing. You're saying I have to play pretty much a 2-hour zombie match with just that one weapon, push through. So I have to play two full, like, all the way up to like round 30 zombie experiences with every single weapon. That's 1, 2, 3. $31. So that's 31 guns. Oh, we didn't even count the knife, which I honestly don't even know. Oh, 2,000. Okay, so 32 times. Again, this is only kills though, so it's a little bit easier and better. But still, 32 times. We're just gonna say two games at an hour apiece. So that's 64 hours of gameplay that they expect you to do. And again, that's only for camos, and that's not even guaranteed that you get 2,000 headshots in 2 hours. But that's 64 hours of gameplay. 64. That's, I mean, it's insane, dude. It's insane to think that that's the route they expect you to do for a camo. And I guess you could say, well, you know, you look at multiplayer and you need, you know, 100 headshots and stuff. It's true, but like that's to be expected. Zombies, Zombies is still in the air of how you want to work with this. Is it headshot based? Do you want kill based? I truly think it should have been both. It should have been 1,000 kills first, and then you go for headshots. That's what I would think. So apparently top. So what, this thing just wrecks then? And what, 306? But see, like, ARs though, man. That is a lie, dude. There's no way that they do that. Sorry to say. What is that knife? Knife is 2,000 kills. I don't even know how the knife really is in this thing. We'll use the nice knife and the SVD, which again, dude, we use this for quite a bit too. And again, we didn't even get 400. We're not even halfway through this either. I truly think if you start the match, we're only playing Liberty Falls 2 because again, the rest of it just doesn't really make sense to. Equipment faster. And like this wouldn't be bad if everything actually like if you unlocked all these things, dude. And again, I don't know how they go backwards from Cold War. Mark, how's it going, my man? I was reading some of the augments, and some are actually kind of sick. They are. Don't get me wrong. Like it's the augments aren't the issue. It's the fact that they went a step back from Cold War. Is Cold War already exists, dude? So they have the answers to what makes a good experience, and what they tried to do, based off of what they created when it comes to Black Ops 6, is they tried making a thing of like, hey, we don't want it too easy for you, but at the same time, we're not going to give you much of anything else, so it's going to be pretty easy. Like, make up your mind. Cold War was easy. You kind of do whatever you wanted. We're going to try going knife only here.
Could have used you sooner, but welcome just the same. I'm in the mansion, command center. Injured, but intact.
Right.
Most everyone else is... You've got eyes.
Dude, the melees are terrible, man.
Be ready for anything.
When it comes to just the speed, I guess that's not terrible. Melee Macchiato, though, man, like that thing took forever to do stuff. And it really did. I don't even know what... I don't think anything increases the knife. Other than getting everything... I hope there's still one. Okay. I forgot when this thing goes down, though. But I don't know. I know I mentioned it before. I don't know how they go backwards from Cold War. It's a identical thing as Cold War, and yet they flopped it. They really did.
Sorry you came here yet.
There's an identical kind of thing when it comes to this and Cold War, and you would think they would just have understood what Cold War did right, and then we're like, okay, we're gonna keep this stuff from Cold War, but then change this stuff. And instead, they really didn't do that. Didn't really want to do that, but whatever. Maybe this way. I think we need to get like Jug first, maybe. I don't know. Alright, no, we grabbed that loose change. Hey, it's a 2-knife already. And again, it wouldn't be bad if like this thing like stunned the zombie or something like that. And it's gonna be impossible to really use this thing at higher rounds because the armored zombies are just cracked out. So when you talk about, again, if you talk about camo grinds, like, how is this supposed to be fun? You know, like, I feel like, and that's where it just comes down to is, like, you talk about certain things and stuff like that, and it's like, it really is true though, of like, this is part of the map, like, this is part of the camo grind or whatever you want to call it, and like, they have to acknowledge the fact of like what, bro.
less stealth fighter to worry about.
We're literally about to die. Because the thing can't register. Like, great 10 out of 10, man.
Reborn again. For your sin.
I literally just... almost just don't even want to play, dude. That, like... it's definitely just one of those things, man, where it's... The more you kind of talk about just kind of what the game is, man, you kind of just shake your head in a way of just like... and it's a green knife and it's still a 2-shot? That's insane. Man, imagine this thing with against enablers and stuff. And see, like, this would be cool if they just made you, like, crazy good. Or, like, attachments with the knife. Like, that's the part about Cold War that it was really supposed to be. Was, hey, spawn in with whatever you want, and all your perks and stuff are going to kind of make you cracked out. But instead... are you having fun now, Squidward? Hey, Squidward. Hope you're having fun, cause no one dropped any shields or anything like that. So hope you're having a grand time here. Have under. If this thing isn't a one knife when packed, we're gonna take this blast trap and blow ourselves up. That's all I'm saying. Is if it's not a one shot, we'll be able to put in some work here.
For your sin.
Well, there you have it. No one dropped any more armor for us. Thank you. So much appreciated. So much.
Finally, firepower.
Alright. Let's see here. Does it one knife? Oh, it does. Isn't that nice? How many kills do you think we're gonna be able to get with this thing? Not many, I think, because, you know, no one's dropped a single armor plate for us. We can't mantle, apparently. You got 3 zombies there. So, I mean, melee macchiato should have been just with your melee knife.
Bonus.
Like, you know how cool that would be to be able to just do this against, like... I just hope we get, like, 8+ maps overall, 4 to 6. See, but that's the thing, is... You have to... Right now, we're on the same track as Cold War. Meaning, the maps that they're going to come out with, they're going to be solved in, like, less than 24 hours. And then someone's going to just do a high round attempt, and then other people are going to speedrun it. And, like, that's it. There's not going to be any other content with that. So the question is, would you rather 6 of those maps? Or would you rather 3, like 3 maps for the DLC cycle, maybe 4 maps of actual caliber, or caliber, what word is that? Caliber. That would be my question to you. Is the maps, like, I really equivalent both of these maps between Terminus and Liberty Falls to D-Machine and maybe Firebase Ian. Where they're both just, they were solved very quick. Not many people are really care about it anymore already. And it, like, is, like, under a month of the release of it. So you have that going on. And then I think we have to get stamina up as well. Stamina up would be nice.
Pick up windows open.
Maybe, I don't know. I think 3 really good ones that make long time to solve would be better. But I just think we need, like, Chronicles of single maps. Well, and that's what this reminds me of. It's just like a single, like, it's an easy map. It's, you know, it is kind of what it is. If you want to do the Easter egg, it's not overly difficult. It still, like, takes time for you to do it in a way. Like, you can't just do it without, like, actually, like, doing something in the map, if that makes sense. You know? So, I mean, there is a level of difficulty with, like, here we go. Yeah, he don't want it. Didn't really need to put the armor plate on. Bro. Can you knife him? There we have it. Let's go make this thing. Oh. We both missed. How about that? Let's go get this thing to blue real quick. I also think getting dead wire on it might help. Maybe. That round was oddly quicker than last.
Suspending expo for now.
Yeah, it was kind of fast, wasn't it? I think I wonder if because it's a Mangler round and it's like the first time he spawns in, if they reduce the zombies with it, could very well be a thing.
Tear the
But see, like, you have to get 2,000 kills with this thing, dude. Again, maybe 1,000? I can't even knife him. We're gonna die.
Using thermal.
Bro. That's exactly what I mean, dude.
Taking stim.
Bro.
Max ammo.
Then you have that round.
At last, the day has arrived.
But you know what I mean, dude? Like, I mean, it's just like... stupid. Like... I don't know. What would you give Black Ops 6 then?
Double points.
Like in a scale like 1 to 10. Personally, I would give it maybe like a 3.7. More so like zombie wise, not total. Like not. This is ridiculous, bro. Let's go get grab that. 5 out of 10, maybe 6 if they drop crazy maps, but it's the armor. And yeah, our armor system's terrible, dude. It literally is just another thing of like, why? Like, did you not? And that's what I mean about the playtest thing. Is I don't know if you were in here when I was I don't think you were here when I was talking about that. Is you invite one massive zombie YouTuber, and again you just let him know like he's there and just to hear the ideas, or play test it before the beta drops, whatever it is, or before like the other the massive thing happens, like where all the zombie players and all that get to play test it early. You invite him or her out and literally are just like, hey, this is what we were thinking with everything. What do you think?
Insta-kill. RNG4.
It's like that that's all you have to do. And again, it's something like it's something that I feel like is so simple, like such a way like around all this other nonsense that we have to deal with year in and year out with zombies, but yet no developer wants to get like feedback from anyone. I just like I really want to know who enjoys the armor system in zombies. Like, find me that person.
Bonus points.
If you found me that person, dude, then I would be like, okay. Like, I understand that they wanna they want to make a game for like these kind of people. But guess what? I have yet to find somebody that enjoys that. Also the abominations, dude. Again, a worse Margwa. That's all it is. Can't get him, dude.
I'm good. Using ether sound.
Okay, can I like actually? We did it! We actually did it! Dude, what? I popped an ether shroud and he dipped, bro. Who's the bright guy who oversees the developers? Probably the person that owns like Treyarch and stuff. But like, and here's the gobblegum system. Let's see. So I get one gobblegum, right? Exit strategy. No one cares because what's the point of an exfil? What do I get for exfilling, dude? I don't get any more gobblegums. I don't get anything for it.
Double pull.
Yep. See what I mean though, dude? Is like, how did I get hit by that entire like horde of zombies? It's like they preemptively swipe, dude. I don't know if you saw, like, you see that? See that? It's like, watch. I'm gonna go like this, and like that zombie, the one in the like little checkered black clothing or whatever, preemptively hit me. It's like you can't even time it right. You can't even time it accurately, dude.
Will advise.
That's how terrible, like, that idea is. Oh, here we go.
Tear them to pieces.
Where'd it go? It's like the only way we're gonna be able to clear this route, dude. It's like freaking crazy, man. Yeah, buddy. Too good, baby. We're too good. I hate this so much, man. Hate it so much. But yeah, I mean, you like for the developer like question that you just said. The worst thing is they had the answers to everything. Oh, you wanted to know how to do gobblegums right? Oh, Black Ops 3. Like, you can use the same kind of formula or do a different formula that may work, but don't. Oh, we're dead.
Not this time.
Hey, your preemptive crap is done now, boy. Oh, hey, hey, can I stop with it? Don't you love zombies?
Pray for your sins.
Ow. Oh, hey, zombie. We got him right where we want him. This is stupid, dude. Absolutely dumb.
Riot in progress.
Hey, we got 400. Yeah.
Max armor.
We got him, boys. Look at all that preemptive swipes, dude. Oh yeah, we love that. Oh, we got 2 now.
Bonus point.
Oh, we got 3. Let's go. We got 3 of them now, boys. And we're going to get purple level 3 knife. What you know about it, baby? He doesn't. This zombie doesn't even know what's about to hit him. I would hate to be him. Hate to be him. Turn the corner, absolutely obliterate the poor guy. See, it's the stupid preempt stuff. Look at that. It's like, you can't tell me that that's a good idea, dude. You cannot, like, you can't change my mind. That is a dumb idea for zombies. Why are they preemptively swiping? Fuck. Is it the camo grind fun, boys? Did he drop a Semtex? See, I can't even see anything, boys.
Max
Jeez, man.
Exfil Yellow's ready to go.
Termina's first room challenge, no gobblegums is super hard. See, but like, why would you even do that to yourself? That's the real question right there, dude.
for your sin. This is no prison. Get us out of here.
Pickup's inbound. Hang tight.
Dude, I hate that they spawn all right here, dude. Terrible.
LT's crowded. Get it under control. Our final approach next to location.
But I have a level 3. We're done. I have a level... Triple pack-a-punch purple knife, dude. Does nothing to the abominations. Stupid. Absolutely stupid, dude. I don't know. 3.7 is what I give the zombies, dude. I just think I would give Cold War zombies probably like a 5.3. World is at round 20. See, and this is why the zombies thing is not fun. You need 2,000, dude. For what? There's no reason that you need 2,000 kills with a knife, dude, and then you need 300 more for brain rot. And then you need 75 armored zombies. And then 10 rapid kills, which isn't terrible with the knife, but like it's more so the principle, dude, of just like why? is like making you having to play the zombies for, you know, 3 times, potentially 3-4 times, just with a single weapon. It's just stupid, dude. Yeah, and for guns, you need to get 6 guns in that class, and it opens up cannon prep. Pretty much. I mean, like, let me actually get to a gun here, because, like, to be fair, like, Opal is just a, like, blue diamond, pretty much, which, again, I don't mind. Like, this stuff is awesome. Like, I think Afterlife should have been the main camo. I don't think there should have been, like, a Nebula. I think Afterlife should have been the zombies portion of camo. But I don't think zombies should have been the same as multiplayer. Like, I don't need not every gun should have 2,000 critical kills or 2,000 kills. Like, if anything, there should have been a 500 kill portions of things, so where, okay, you have to use the weapon first, and then maybe 500 headshots, and then you go into this stuff. So if you play a full game with the gun, you probably could finish it in one game. I think each gun should get camos independent of any other guns. I think that's how it is, right? Because I can't equip any of these. Which I think is just kind of stupid that you can't. Oh wait, hang on. So I have to get. Wait, is there any of these? Radiant. Is there any of these that I can actually use? Or are these all the... Oh, these are specials. So once I'm done... Wait, so hang on. I'm curious then. Is a gun like the XM4, which I have golden already. Can I use any of these then? I can. Okay. So it's kind of cool, but at the same time, like, that makes no sense, too. Because, like, I'd like the Mystic Gold a lot more. Mystic Gold looks so much better than regular. I shouldn't say so much more, I mean... I just think it looks nicer. I think it's a sharper gold, but I like the accent of the black. I think each gun should get camos independent from any... Oh, I read that. Yeah, I mean, I just think it shouldn't be the same for every weapon. Like, I just don't think what you do with an AR, and to be fair, all the ARs should be about the same because they all play pretty much the same. Wait. Oh, okay. So this is what you were talking about. So now if I get that, it's built then. Okay. Same with the Plague Doctor. If I get the AMS, I would get this. Okay, okay. So I wonder then, for the pistol, is this the one that becomes Mustang and Sally, right? Can you make this thing? Oh, it's the akimbo. Okay, hang on. Can I? There we go. Okay. Chance to drop stuff. Okay, so that's how you have to do that. Okay, interesting. It's kind of weird that you have to go through all of these though, and have to make it all that. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. And for 2 games too, we only got up like 4 levels too. Almost done with Prestige 2. 20 more levels. And I mean, to be fair, like, again, we're not great by any means of anything, but like, we're top 5% with that portions of things. Eliminations, we are top 6. Rounds completed, top 7%. Top 3%, bro. Top 3% for critical kills. Map, we're top 5%, and in Terminus, we are top 15. I do think a lot of people play Terminus more, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of the map. I'm not a fan of the layout. I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of how it plays. Like and that's the issue I think with it is it reminds me of just a Zetsubo Firebase Z merge kind of thing, and I'm not a huge Zetsubo fan. And Firebase C, it was like okay, but you know, you play it once, kind of get the idea of it, and move on. I don't know. I just don't. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan. I think the Easter egg side of it is nice. Like, I think if you play Terminus, go for the Easter egg. I found that was actually like fun, and you have to build the Wonder Weapon though. If you don't build the Wonder Weapon, it's kind of pointless. But if you build the Wonder Weapon and everything, I think it's worth doing. But I think that's going to wrap up this stream. If you guys can hit that like button, comment below what else you guys do want. I know we have a ton of... no, my game freeze? Oh no, okay. I thought it froze for a sec. I just saw like the thing stop loading or whatever. But I know we have a ton of videos, stuff that we want to edit down and make some clips and stuff like that. But also, especially with Mark, if you're still in here and stuff, whatever you want in terms of videos and stuff like that, or if you want some specific challenges and stuff, let me know in the comments below, whether after this stream or on other streams as well. Because like I would like to keep going on Black Ops 6. Obviously, we're gonna continue going for headshots and all that stuff. I mean, the worst thing is that's all that we can do right now. But if you have any other suggestions of challenges or anything like that, let me know all in the comments below. And anyone else that is new to the channel, means like you guys do hit that subscribe button. We are going to still be bringing Black Ops 6, but we might be continuing our Ultimate Zombies Challenge series as well, because Black Ops 6 it's Black Ops 6 right now. Oh, you know what? Before we actually end everything, I just wanted to make sure, see where we're at with augments. We're going to do reload faster and and swap weapons faster, I think. Reload faster, swap up. So hopefully that does some better stuff for us. Again, I just don't think some of these I truly do not feel. Making PhD actually useful might be helpful. Or maybe we do Jug, increase armor durability, and then armor acts like a shield. That might be the best thing. Right now, we're just trying to get the perks better, too. Like, that's the other thing. It's like, the base perks suck. Like, I feel like Quick Revive doesn't heal you as fast anymore. Jug feels like it just doesn't help because the shields just break so freaking easy. And then Stamina, I still feel pretty slow even with Stamina. Speed Cola, I feel like takes forever to reload still. Deadshot feels like I don't really get much help with headshots. I don't know. I think you can get Electric Cherry from Elements Pop. Yeah, I think it's like the last one. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we can do with that. I think like there's some cool little things that you can do with some of the perks, but a lot of it's like more support based. Like, oh, if I revive somebody, all that stuff, that they keep their perks and all that. Like that's great, but I want to be like as a single player. I want to be when I buy a perk, I want to be set. Like. I don't know. I just don't get that with the perks currently. Something that's supposed to be a support for myself isn't, and I don't like that. Hopefully, it's just another thing that maybe they can fix in later updates, and maybe later Gobblegums will enhance some of the perks, or they just make updates to the perks like they did in Cold War. I don't know. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up. Food time. But yeah, that's gonna wrap this one up. Have a good night, everyone. Mark. Have a great night. You're a legend for sticking around. But let's wrap it up. Peace out. Good night.